Hello, friend. I'm Hope, and I'm really glad you're here today. Welcome to Psychology with Hope, a calm space for your mind, your emotions, and your growth. Here, we don't rush healing. We don't chase perfection, and we don't pretend that life is easy. Together, we explore the psychology behind human behavior, emotions, habits, relationships, and personal transformation. No pressure, no judgment, just understanding. Because when we understand our minds, we begin to understand ourselves. So relax your shoulders, take a slow breath, and let's begin. There's a strange pressure in modern life, a pressure that most people rarely talk about. Not the pressure to work harder, not the pressure to earn more, the pressure to feel good all the time, to stay positive, to stay motivated, to stay grateful, to stay optimistic, to stay inspired, and when those feelings disappear, as all feelings eventually do, we often assume something has we begin to panic. Why am I feeling sad? Why am I anxious again? And why am I not motivated today? Why can't I just be happy? And without realizing, we start fighting with our own emotional reality. Psychology has a name for this. Emotional avoidance. The attempt to escape, suppress, or control uncomfortable emotions. At first, it seems reasonable. After all, who wants to feel sadness? Who enjoys disappointment? Who wakes up hoping to experience uncertainty, fear, or rejection? But the human mind works in a surprising way. The more we try to avoid an emotion, the stronger it often becomes. Imagine trying not to think about the pink elephant. The moment you tell yourself not to think about it, your mind immediately creates the image. Emotions behave similar. The more aggressive we resist them, the more attention we give them, and the psychological fuel. Now let me be clear. There's nothing wrong with hope. There's nothing wrong with optimism. There's nothing wrong with gratitude. These things can be beautiful, but problems begin when positivity becomes a requirement rather than a resource. When positivity becomes something we force, something we perform, something we use to avoid reality. Imagine someone experiencing grief. They lose someone they deeply love. Instead of allowing themselves to mourn, they immediately tell themselves, I should stay positive. I need to move on. Everything happened for a reason. I should stay positive. I need to move on. But from the outside, this may look strong. But psychologically, something important is being skipped. Emotional processing. Human emotions are not obstacles. They are information. Sadness tells us something mattered. Fear tells us something uncertain. Anger tells us a boundary may have been crossed. Disappointment tells us a hope we lost. When we force positivity too quickly, we silence the messages our emotions are trying to communicate. And eventually, those emotions find another way to speak. Sometimes through anxiety, sometimes through burnout, sometimes through exhaustion that seems to come from nowhere. There's a fascinating concept introduced by author Nassim Taleb. The concept is called antifragility. Most things fall into one of three categories. Fragile things break under stress. Robust things resist the stress. But antifragile things actually grow because of stress. Think about muscle. If a muscle never experiences resistance, it becomes weaker. But when challenged appropriately, it becomes stronger and stronger. The human psyche often works in a similar way. Confidence does not develop because life is easy. Wisdom does not develop if nothing hurts. Resilience does not develop because everything goes according to plan. These qualities emerge because we learn how to meet difficulty. Not avoid it, not eliminate it, meet it. This changes everything. The goal is no longer how do I avoid pain. The goal becomes how do I develop a healthier relationship with pain. Most people think emotional strength means feeling fewer negative emotions. Psychology suggests something different. Emotionally strong people often feel emotions very deeply. The difference is that they do not panic when those emotions arrive. They understand something important. Feelings are temporarily visitors, not permanent identities. You can feel anxious without becoming anxiety. You can feel sadness without becoming sadness. You can feel fear without becoming fear. That emotion passes through. You remain. This understanding creates tremendous psychological freedom because you won't stop fighting every uncomfortable emotion. You stop exhausting yourself, and that energy becomes available for healing, growth, and meaningful action. The person that can handle life. Perhaps the most important shift is this. Stop asking, how can I make life easier? And start asking, how can I become stronger, wiser, and more adaptable? Because life will always contain uncertainty. Relationships will disappoint us. Plans will fail. People will misunderstand us. Dreams will change. But none of these experiences have the power to destroy us automatically. Often they become the very experiences that deepen us. The experiences that teach us compassion, patience, humility, and perspective, and resilience, not despite the struggle, because of. Friend, maybe today you don't need another positive affirmation. Maybe you don't need another motivational quote. Maybe you don't need to force yourself to feel better. Maybe what you need is permission. Permission to be human, and permission to feel what you feel. Permission to stop fighting your emotional reality. Because becoming anti-fragile isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about discovering that comfort does not have to defeat you. You can learn from it, grow through it, and become stronger because of it. You are not behind, you are becoming, and every small step matters. Before you go, if this conversation helped you today, I'd be grateful if you liked and subscribed. It helps psychology with hope reach more people who may need encouragement and understanding and healing. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, take care of your mind and take care of your heart. Love, your hope. I love you, Mom.